to everyone. I am Uday Pratap Singh from PIHM City, Parul University, Vadodara. And today we are going to have a session, a webinar on the health issues related to the housekeeping staff, the safety and the health issues related to the housekeeping staff. And to have the webinar, we are having our guest as Mr. Vipin Singh. He has worked as a assistant professor. Currently, he is working as an assistant professor in VIT Vellore. He has also worked as on the same position in Lovely Professional University. And apart from it, he was working as a GSA in Domino's. So, mic to you, sir. Welcome once again. Very warm welcome, Vipin sir. And we are going to start the webinar. Sir, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the introduction. As the Uday sir has told, that today we are going to discuss about the very burning topic, that's hotel housekeeping employees' health and safety. And in this today brief session, I'm going to give you some small examples by which you can understand that that areas of the hotel housekeeping employees are we need to review that book areas, and which is kind of the underlooked, right? So this is what we are going to discuss. And as you can I can send that you can see my slide. Uday sir, is it my slide is visible to everyone?
Yeah, it is visible. It is visible.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So that first of all, in the picture, in the first picture, you can see that I've deliberately I put it that picture, panic at the hotel, right? So obvious, no one will deny from this that there's a panic is there, right? Not only in the housekeeping department, it is across the all tourism industry. As you guys must be knowing that this pandemic, this COVID-19 has hit that tourism industry so badly that it will take years to regain that particular movement. That's why there's a panic is there. Panic, even you can easily sense it in the hotel, in the restaurant, in your production, in your hotel housekeeping, as well as the front office also. They're not sure about that. What is the future of the this industry? Leave over this your particular hotel industry, even the ancillary industry, you can say travel and tourism, small industry, you can say, even they're not sure about that. What would be the future of this industry would be? So that's a panic is there, because no one knows. The darkness is there everywhere. No one can predict that after the 1 month whether we are going to reopen means that everything will be normal, right? Whether it is going to be a third wave, fourth wave, fifth wave, no one knows, right? So that's a panic is there. And now if I talk about the housekeeping department, yes, definitely they are at that particular position where they are getting maximum, you can say, hurt. Why? Because that industry, what of the industry, it was running across the lockdown period, right? You must have heard about that quarantine tourism, right? So some of the government, what they have said to some of the hotel big brand, that please give us some of the rooms so that we can give we can shift some of the patients who are recovering from the COVID-19. So that's how the things comes in the picture. Now, who is going to handle that all the that dangerous things? The housekeeping people, right? Because that housekeeping person will go and clean that room. That room is occupied by the COVID-19 positive guy. So you can see that this is how the especially that housekeeping employees are dealing with this kind of the problem. And people are not giving that undue respect to the housekeeping department. Everyone talks about the production, everyone talks about the your front office and service. When it comes to the your housekeeping people, housekeeper, right, they never get their undue their respect, right? So this is the one thing which you have to review, right? And this is the topic which is, you can call it the latent topic is there, which we need to address, especially the younger generations, which are students are going to join the industry and which are just about to finish the training. They have to analyze it, right? Most of the people think that hotel management course, yeah, hotel industry, it is all about the production, right? I do agree that production plays very vital role, and it requires lots of skill, lots of patience, and the stamina also. I do agree. I'm not denying it, but I'm saying that when it comes to housekeeping, people's health and safety, if you compare that facilities and the that even the in terms of respect also, they will not get like that. They are simply call it as a cleaning worker, right? So that's the thing is there, which you guys, all the students, have to review it, right? Okay, how many students have in this class, in this session, done the training? How many students have done
We
the
are,
training?
we are having the students, those who have done the training from BHM City 7th sem, and they also have done the training, those who are from the BHM City 5th sem.
Okay,
Also,
okay,
BHM 5th sem is totally there are three semesters, those who have done the training. Okay.
okay, okay, okay. So you must have seen this thing. What are the things I'm telling you? These are things you must have noticed. But thing is that you did not given that kind of the attention which is required. So all that point I'm going to cover in this brief session. Now, how many people would be knowing this thing, that hotel housekeepers are the largest group of the workers in the hospitality industry, and they experience the highest health inequalities compared to other workers in the industry. Now, earlier to this session, you must be thinking only the production people, they get the health issues, they get the back pain, they get the neck pain, they get the joint pain, they get the some headache, some kind of the other illness. No, but in the actual thing is something different. Now, in the research paper, as I mentioned, that author name also Bushnam et al. In 2010, is mentioned that how hotel housekeeper are they are the largest groups of the workers in the industry. They are very much prone to the health inequalities compared to other workers in the industry. So you can compare with the service, you can compare with the production people, front office, right? Yeah, maintenance, yeah, other small department also. So that's how. So there is the real picture I'm talking about, right? I'm not talking about the perception. I'm talking about the real picture. There would be a could be a variance between the perception and the real picture. Housekeeping versus COVID-19. Okay, when I was discussing about the first slide, I have told you that housekeeping departments, they are at the fire when the COVID-19 is still is there, right? And when it was the first wave, so that time many people they were not able to get the hospital bed. They were shifted, especially you must have heard in the news of the across the NCR region, that government has asked to like they converted the hospital bed. Actually, it was the guest room, right? Because of the dearth of the hospital bed. So now that housing people were there and they were doing all the things. All the things means the cleaning part, bathroom cleaning and the washroom cleaning, maintaining the hygiene, maintaining sanitation, everything they were doing in that locker room. So you can for a short while you can call them housekeeping people as a healthcare worker also, frontline worker also, for that particular span of period, right? Because they were acting as a your particular front worker, right? But did any government body, did any private body has recognized this thing? No, they never recognize. When it comes to frontline worker, they you will not find the name of the hotel housekeeping people as a frontline worker, but they have done their job as like that. Even today also, in the news also, you must have getting this news that especially the Himachal and the hill station areas, people are they're thinking that before coming to the third wave or fourth wave, we should go out, we should stay in the hotel for a while. And the second thing is that there's another concept, people especially from the IT industry, right? What they're doing, they're working from home now. They shifted to hill station. They have taken that one room of the hotel for a 1 month 2 month. They along with the family, they are working from there. So now that term is known as the workcation, work plus vacation. So it comes under the workcation. So now suppose that person is there in the hotel, right? And that person is traveled from 1000 kilometer or 500 kilometer. So the probability of getting the COVID-19 of that hotel staff will be very, very high. But they have to work. They don't have any choice. It is their bread and butter. They have to work. So people are going, and when it comes to if you compare the probability of getting the infection inside the hotel, so your housekeeping people are the most, you can say they have probability in terms of the compared to other staff. Because normally if suppose nowadays, if suppose any guest is checking in, so there will be no interaction in the front office, right? Straight away that guy will go to his room, and his food, his everything will be delivered in the your inside the guest room, right? Maintaining that social distancing and following the government rules and norms because of this pandemic. But can we avoid the cleaning of the washroom? Can we avoid the cleaning of the guest room? You please respond. You guys, all the students who is there in the session, please respond. Can we avoid this?
No, sir.
We can't avoid this thing, right? We have to do the cleaning. Now you will be in your mind, sir, we will wear the PPE kit, will wear this all the mask and the face shield, everything will have it, all the precautions. So dear, if you've seen it in the videos, right? Even I didn't wear the PPE kit. Just imagine that at this moment in month of July, wearing that PPE kit, right? Wearing that PPE kit and having the all the face covered, face sealed, and doing the cleaning of the 5 or 10 rooms in a stretch. So can you imagine? Can you imagine how many people, if I ask this question to everyone, how many people are very confident, very ease when you wear the mask and then do the cleaning, right? Hardly the percentage would be very less. Most of the people say, sir, we will be very happy if we don't wear the mask, and then if you do the any kind of the operation, no matter the cleaning, no matter the your particular some other operation, kitchen, yeah, front office, yeah, other operation, right? So just imagine that person is wearing that your PPE kit, face shield, mask, everything, and he's doing the cleaning, guest room cleaning of 400, 600 square feet of area, and not a one room, not a two room, not a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rooms. So there are multiple chances are there that quality of the work will not be there. The quality of the work will not be there, and that person will be exhausted and he'll be tired very soon. So these are the things are, when I say my PPT says housekeeping versus COVID-19. So these are the things are there which you have to think about this particular area. Uday, just I have to add that charger in my lappy. Just give me 10 seconds, right?
Sure, sure.
One second. Yes. Okay, so these are the things which you have to see. Even if you read the newspaper, right? People are praising doctors, people are praising the bank workers, people are praising the police, people are praising the central armed forces. No one is praising the hotel peoples. Have you ever seen that in the newspaper yet? That media, social media, people are praising uh, the efforts of the hotel people, right? They have converted their guest room into the quarantine, kind of the small hospital for a while, right? They promote it as a quarantine tourism, which is very risky, which is very risky. But you not heard about this thing nowhere. So that's a no a kind. That's why I said it's a latent, it's a hidden topic which we are covering today.
And the oxygen supply is also reduced because the people are wearing the mask. So free air is not there. They are not getting
Yes.
the air, free air. So the supply of oxygen is also reduced due to the masks. 2 to 3 masks people are using, and it is very much difficult working in the mask.
Yes, it is very difficult. Even just imagine if we are wearing the mask, right? If I someone say, so you have to wear the mask and then deliver the lecture online mode also, right? For me, it will be very difficult. Just example, because that what are the amount of the oxygen required, will not get it for our body. So just imagine the person is wearing the PPE kit and doing the cleaning. So it's fine that he's doing. You will say, sir, it is he's getting paid also. Fine, but doctors also getting the paid, police also getting the paid, bank workers they also getting the paid. The all these people are getting the highest hike also in their days in the salaries also. But what about the hotel people, right? No one is talking about this particular area. Okay, I'm moving to this part. Here in this picture you can see that this gentleman is wearing the that PP kit, personal protective equipment, right? He's wearing all the equipment which is there for his protection from the COVID-19, right? And this guy will do the cleaning of this particular room along with the 5 or 6 or 7. It could be also exceed the 10 rooms. It depends on that particular hotel, because the availability of manpower was also very less that time, during this time also. So now that time, most of the people, especially that in north area, people thought about that it's an opportunity that they can convert that this pandemic into golden opportunities, apada mein afsar. So they come with the quarantine tourism, right? And they never thought about the what would be the negative aspects of the quarantine tourism. They always thought about there's a demand is there, right? They always thought about the positive side. They never thought about the negative side. Whenever you're taking decision, you have to think from the both of side, positive plus negative. But the hotel people, some of the hotel group, they thought about the positive side, that demand is there. Hotel, that hospital, they are saying we cannot avail them, we cannot give the any kind of service, we are sorry. They are making the patients waiting outside from 1 2 day 3 4 days. You all know the pictures and the that things. that was horrible. That time the industry thinks, some of the people think, brand think that okay, now there's opportunities there, so why not convert that rooms into the like hospitals, like make a small ward, something like that. Thing is that survival, the question was survival. So because of the just sake of the survival, they come up with the quarantine tourism. Fine, for a 1 week, for a 2 week, it works very good. But slowly and gradually, when the negative side comes in the picture, right? Because the people were getting infected, even that top management also, whosoever was there in the hotel, right? It they also getting affected by that. And by that time there was no vaccine, right? I'm talking about that scenario. Right? Vaccine has launched in the January, I think, second or third week. So there was no vaccine in India, right? So people they were getting infected, and they were they start getting positive COVID-19 infection was there. So suddenly they shifted their plan that no, we can't make it for no, we have to stop it, otherwise there would be a big problem, big problem, right? That's why they say no. And they have took around 3 or 4 months to stop this kind of the activity. So meanwhile, 3 to 4 months, your housekeeping people are the most you can say affected person, your department, your people, your staff, you can call it, by this quarantine tourism, in all negative side, in all negative side. Just imagine, just think about this thing, that you are going to inside the room, you know that guy who's there in the room, he's COVID-19 positive. It is just like a you're going to inside the room and there's a lion is there, and you know you have to go. It's a matter of your job. So just imagine, every day for a 3 or 4 months they have to entertain this kind of the practice. Even I have read on some of the blog, they were saying that it was horrible time. It is just like they thought it that they should quit from the job, but that time there was no job. There was no job, so it is better to do that current job rather than leaving from that. So that's how that's a challenge for them, and especially some of the hotels, they, instead of the people are working in this scenario, right, they're not getting the full salary also, right? Can you believe this thing, that they are doing this wonderful job, they're not getting the any kind of the recognition, they're not getting any kind of respect, they're not getting any kind of the monetary benefits, and leave about the non-monetary benefits. So that's why I said that we have to review, we have to think about this particular area, right? So I hope that you guys, by covering small brief areas, I'm hoping that you must be able to relate yourself. If you have worked in the housekeeping, even as an intern also, you will get the clear picture. What I'm trying to say, you can easily get the picture. When you working in the housekeeping department, you must have seen that some of the people are there in the hotel, in that hotel from last 15, 10, 20, 30, 35 years. They're working, right? And if you sit with them, and if you talk with them, that sir, it is very good that you're working from last 20 or 25 years, 10 years, 15 years. So how was your experience, right? That housekeeping person will tell one thing definitely. He'll say, obvious, it is pretty much obvious that I'm working from 15 or 20 years. So that suggests, that indicate that I'm very satisfied person, very happy. That's why I'm here. Otherwise, I would have left this place. But he'll say, I have lost, definitely he'll say, I have lost my health. And especially what? He'll say, I have, either he'll be having the back pain, neck pain, yeah, asthma also. Because they have to work with all the chemical thing. And they have to, especially whosoever deal with the linen part, right? So when you do the cleaning, even if you do bed making also, right? When you disturb that linen, some parts of the particle comes, and when you inhaling the oxygen, it goes inside of your nose, and gradually, all the particles they get sum up, and it after some time, 5 or 10 years, it's a long process. It's not a one-day thing. It's a long process. So after some time, you're not able to inhale properly. So you'll have some kind of the symptoms of the asthma, right? And obvious that that joint pain, especially that your neck pain and your back pain definitely would be there. Out of 10, 9 times would be there. That is for sure. Why I'm saying that? What is the now? You'll say, sir, how come you can say that? Especially this is my PhD topic, so I have done from last 3 or 4 years research on that. On the basis of that, I'm saying that even if someone wants that data or proof, I can provide that. There is no problem in that. So these are things which are there, which whenever, because you are the younger generation, you will be there in 3 or 4 years as a general manager, as a manager also. So you have to take care this. You have to take care this portion, right? So that our especially that housekeeping people, they get their, like, what are the thing they deserve, they should get, right? It could be monetary, it could be non-monetary. So these are the areas which you have to look. As I mentioned that what are the issues faced by the housekeeper? Exposure to chemicals in cleaning products, including skin reaction, right, respiratory illness, right, which is related with your nose, your inhaleness of your oxygen, exposure to biological infectious disease from soiled linen and capped needles, yes, bodily fluids, slip, trips, falls, the fatigue and the health problem from shift work, long working hours. No one cannot deny from the long working of the housekeeping people, especially working alone, and workplace violence also sometimes, manual handling of the equipment, vacuum carts. I'll pick the first one. When it comes to cleaning, right? So nowadays in the hotel, you'll find lots of chemicals, right? Because of that chemicals, the cleaning, that whenever you go inside the hotel, whenever you enter in the five-star hotel, you'll say, wow, right? So that cleaning, where it comes, you'll not see in your house, right? If you do the cleaning with your normal Harpic and your normal detergent, right? Let it be anyone, you'll not get that kind of result. But what are the chemicals they use? They especially made up for that particular area only. That's fine, but when it comes to using them, right? Our housekeeper people, they are not fully trained, right? I use that, not fully trained. They are partially trained because of what's the reason? Right? Reason is that we don't have time in the industry. You must be agree on that. Right? We don't have time in the industry, and we lack of time. Training requires the time, right? Especially you, like, you can share your example also. Your IIT covers 6 month training. It would be highest if you compare with your BTech people and other people. It would be only 3 or 4 weeks. That's all. But for you, it is a whole semester. You can call it. You can call it 24 weeks, 32 weeks, like that. So training requires time. But in the hotel, we don't have time. That's one thing. Whatever training is given to the person when he joins the department. And reality of the industry hotel industry is that I'm talking the housekeeping department, because I've seen it many times, right? All the lower staff, right? Especially the GRA and GSA, mostly they'll be non-tech people. When I say non-tech people, they don't have kind of the specialized knowledge as you guys are lucky enough to have it. So they don't know that what's a chemical. They're not sure. They don't bother about. They say but they are very young, so they'll say let it be, we'll do the cleaning, let's see, देखेंगे देखा जाएगा बाद में, right? But when they grow up, when they complete the 5 or 10 years, right, then suddenly they realize, oh my god, I've got the infection in my hand, I got this thing, I got this thing, I got this thing. Then they, point it out. So that's one thing. And second thing, that what are the training they have when they join the hotel. And after that, if any kind of updation is there, for a 1 day or 2 day, the training session will be there. And afterwards, they will no training, because hotel is fully busy, full rush is there. So no one is bothered about the training that time. Everyone is talking about the sale, guest, guest satisfaction, guest satisfaction. That's all. Right. In addition to this, it is also the responsibility of the supervisor to check whenever his team member is doing the cleaning, right? He has to make sure that he's using proper aids, proper equipment, proper gear. And if it's not, to tell him to rectify it. I know it's very difficult. To do that, right? If I say you have to, you, for just a sake of, for example, if you understand, if I say that you have to do the cleaning of the utensils with wearing the gloves, right? And if I give the another option that without the gloves you can do the cleaning of the utensils, so most of the people will say second option will choose. Why? Because we are not used to, right? We are not used to, like mask also, we are not used to. It is not natural thing, right? So that's one thing. The importance of the supervision is very, very much there, which is lacking also. I do agree with that. There's a lackness from the HR practices. He has to make sure that what are the people he's selecting, right? They should fit in that proportion. It should not like that. हमें नहीं मिल रहा था, हमने यही ले लिया, ठीक है? It should not be like that. It should be that particular person who should fit in that particular position. There should not be any kind of the compromise. Right? Yeah, if it's not there, then make him to learn. Give him the full month, 15 days to make him learn. Right. Second is their exposure to biological infectious disease from the soil and uncapped needles. I'll explain this point. It's a very important point which you have to understand. Whenever in the hotel, right, you must have seen it, you guys. Any type of the guest can come, provided that he is able to provide that money, that room tariff to the hotel. That's all. Anyone can go, right? It is not like that. You are having this disease, you can't allow inside the hotel. No, nothing like that. Can we do that? You please respond. Can we discriminate on the basis of the any disease, that if you are having this disease, you can't enter inside the our hotel? Can we do that?
No, sir.
Okay, so I think Mayur has responded. So I suppose you said no, right? So yes, you can't say no, right? Provided that he or she should be able to give that room tariff, and she should be able to avoid the law of that property. That's all. He has to follow that. Otherwise, you can't say no to anyone, provided that if you're not having any rooms. So that guest could be having some kind of the infectious disease, right? Someone suppose coming from China, yeah, Japan, yeah, someone is coming from USA, Antarctica. Anyone can come, and anyone can come with his you can say past infectious disease, yeah, any kind of the disease, he can come, right? He will stay in the hotel, in that guest room. Who will do the cleaning of the guest room? Who will pick all the dustbin things? Who will empty his dustbin bag? Housekeeping people, right? Am I right? Housekeeping people. So that's why they are at, you can say, firing point. They are the people who will handle that kind of the crisis. So that's why I mentioned this thing. They get the lots of exposure to these things. Then you have slips, trips and falls because of the long working hour, because of the this much of the load, right? Workload also, and the load of the other items also. There might be chance slip, trips and falls. Fatigue and the health, other health problems from the shift work, your long hours of the work. You will not deny from this thing is there. We should accept it that we have long working of hours in the hotel industry, and no one is cautioning on that. We should accept this thing. People, when it's become the challenge, that people when say, people get the defensive. No, 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 it's not long working hour. It is like that, it is like that, it is like that. It's a long working hour and no one is caring about things, right? So that's another issues faced by the housekeeper, and this thing is faced by all the people, all the department people, not the housekeeper. Working alone, right? When you work for longer duration, right, you will not have your company, your circle in that group, right? So you'll feel lonely, and it's a psychological thing. So that's another, you can say, negative vibes. Workplace violence, sometimes it's there, not very often, but it is reported that workplace violence also there. All the manual handling of the equipment is there, vacuum and the carts and the other equipments we carry, scrubbing machine like that, carpet cleaning is there, box sweeper is there, all the things, manual handling is there. So these are the issues which you must have seen, and if you are about to go to the industry, you'll see these kind of things. That time you have to review this, that what are things which I mentioned today, are they relevant to that point? You have to think from that perspective. Okay, now what is the future of tourism? I have put it that tourism word, right? I did not add the future of the hotel housekeeping people, right? Because the future of the housekeeping people, it depends on the future of the tourism. I'll justify. Because of this corona, people have stopped traveling from one place to another place, right? You must be agree on that. Until unless people not travel from one place to another place, until and unless this social distancing and this your corona thing, your pandemic will not be over, the future of the hotel, yeah, you can say future of your hotel housekeeping department will not be there. That is for the sure, right? As soon that tourism will be open for as normal before the year 2020 would be there, that time your future of your housekeeping people will be also much better. Now, as of now, most of the hotels, they are closed. There's nothing like operation is going on. Yes, I am hearing that some of the hotels, they are opening, but they are also very suspicious about that third wave is coming, fourth wave is coming. Here, media also plays a very vital role. Media, what he's trying to trying to create a perception. He's trying to kind of a mental block kind of thing. People are thinking that when the third wave will come, right? People are going to place, that before the third wave we should roam from here to there, we should go that place, we should go that place. But things that actually we are third wave. Our respected honorable Prime Minister has said that people are thinking that when the third wave will come, instead asking of this thing, that they should know that you are, means me and including you, all the people are itself the third wave, and we can we can stop it, right? If we follow the COVID appropriate behavior, we can stop it, right? So most of the people are following it, but some of the people are not following it. So that's another thing. So here the future of the tourism is totally dependent on that, how what would be the future of this pandemic. Some people are saying that it will become the endemic, like you have polio kind of thing. Some of the people think say that it will take one year more. Some of the people think that by I'm having that one model which is made by the IIT Kanpur people, Sutra, right? Because of that, you can see I can see that by August the number of the infection would be less than 1,000, means across the country, right? So far till today is the 15th of July. So far 15th of July, that data is up to the mark. There's a variance of 3 or 4,000. Otherwise, I'm following from last 7 to 8 months of that Sutra model. You can also search in the Google Sutra model, right? You'll get it that website. So in that model, you can see that what is the coming days infection is like a proposed one, right? No one can 100% can accurately predict, but on the basis of some of the calculation they have done it. But from the last 6 or 7 months, they are guessing it right. So as per that Sutra model, which is made by the IIT Kanpur professors, it says that till August, this August 2021, will be having less than 1,000 of the infection. So if I pick this picture, if I pick this data on the basis, I say, then we have a future of hotel. First, we have a future of tourism. Then we have future of hotel. Then your future of the housekeeping people will come. Otherwise, they have to struggle for the job. They have to struggle with their health and safety. They have to struggle with their pay. They have to struggle with the all the things which are there in their particular job profile. And it is not like it's not a hidden thing. It's a common sense based thing. It is not like that there's some kind of scientific thing is there. It's pretty much obvious that if industry will not open for 1 month more, then will be delayed by 1 month. Hotel will not be able to open. Some of the part, except some of the part, especially that your I can sense that Himachal, Uttarakhand, and some part of this your Uttar Pradesh, they have opened their hotels, right, near the Agra and especially that portion. They have opened their hotel, and almost 70-80% of the occupancy is there, like that, which I heard. I'm not sure about it. So in these regions, you can say normalcy kind of is back, right? So if everything goes well till August, till September, our industry will be back, and finger crossed. No one knows about it. I can predict only. So that's how our future is totally depends on the future of this pandemic. People behavior will be same. Nothing change will be there, and they'll be like to visit the hotel. They'll be like to go out. You must have heard the one word, revenge tourism. Revenge. Now, when this term comes, so most of the again that same story. Most of the hotel says, "Wow, we have new market," right? But suddenly that this term, this exercise is hurting them back now because of the government directives they have to follow. Now most of the government says 50% of the people occupancy should be maintained, especially that Uttarakhand, right? So these are the challenges we are facing. And any question this from my side, will be very happy if you have any question from this topic.
If anyone is having any question, please ask. Mayur, Jayan, Vans, Heath, Rutvi, anyone is having any sort of question, please feel free to ask.
Yes, you can ask
Yeah,
what question you're having. You are most welcome.
they are very clear on the topic.
Then should I ask questions? They are very much clear.
Yeah, sure. You can ask the questions. They are going to respond.
I was hoping that a student will ask questions regarding their future, regarding the if they have any concern, queries regarding their academic career. Yeah, particularly this topic also, I will be very happy because it's very nice. I'm getting the opportunity because of Uday sir. I should thank to Uday sir that I'm able to interact with the good number of the people. So student, please make this opportunity most of it.
The pleasure is mine, sir. Pleasure is mine. So that you are going to share the precious words to these students and tell them something about the career related in the housekeeping. Okay, what how they
Sure.
have to work, what all they have to do,
Yes.
their opportunities also, and the career opportunity apart from the hotel industry means like you have worked in Domino's also over there and other industries also where they can have a good opportunity.
Okay. As I mentioned that, see, you guys are very lucky, right? Now you'll say, sir, why you are saying that we are lucky, right? Deliberately, I've used this word. See, Uday sir, they are from first year, second year, both, huh?
They are actually mixed. They are from the third sem, they are from the fifth sem and seventh sem. Both
Okay.
diploma and bachelor both are there.
Okay. So mix of the batch. You there. Why I said the lucky guy? Because what are the bad thing was there at the start in the last year. It is over now, right? It is over now. Industry has seen it that what could be the worst in the 2020. Me also, Uday sir also, and you guys, everyone has it across the world, not our country also. All the thing people have seen it, the worst thing, right? There were no any kind of the support system that time was there. But in 2021, you have a kind of the system, you have a kind of the, you can say, antibodies, you can say, that our industry has developed. Our industry has found his, you can say, a system to deal with this pandemic, right? They came to know, okay, how to handle this scenario. Because in 2020, it was new thing, right? They were they were shattered. They're not having any single clue, not the other industry, right? So as soon they live, they survive, they fight also for 1 year. Now in 2021, they're having one idea that okay, COVID-19, this thing is all about this thing, right? Unless they're not sure that what's a COVID-19. It's like a fever. It's like a, this thing. It's like this. Now they know. Even you have also people awareness also, right? You also have vaccine also, you have support from government also, you have support from your hotel industry people also, so everything is there. So when you are about to pass out, right, after the 1 month, yeah, 2 month, yeah, next semester, yeah, 1 year, by that time everything will be, I'm not saying that everything will be 100% normal, but I must say it will be around 70-80% normalcy will be there. It will be very bad for those students, those who pass out 2020 batch. For them it was disaster, because even the industry didn't know that what should we do. with this pandemic. Now in 2021, they have survived. They faced the worst, right? So that darkness is over, right? Extreme darkness is over. Now it's time for the dawn. So you all people are lucky enough to go in this phase where you have all the option, all positive atmosphere, you can say, right? By the time you pass out, when you're about to go to industry, most of the people around, I can predict by December, as per the government claim, they are saying that we'll cover all the people vaccinated by December. Let it be, if we take the random figure, it would be 70%. So by next year, fab, everyone will be vaccinated. So you have your luck in your sleep. That's what I can say. And next thing, that if you apart from the industry, if you want to make a career in the, you can say, QSR industry, cook service restaurant, yeah, if you want to go cruise line ship, for that I also highly recommend it that you should go and you should join them. Apart, see, hotel industry is not only about the hotel, right? Hotel industry is a part of one, big industry, that's a hospitality and tourism. It comes under the hospitality and tourism, and in the hospitality and tourism, you also have other verticals like cruise, like your QSR, like your multiplex also, even the hospital also, right? If you have this opportunity to visit that, like Max is there, Fort is there, just go and see their building, just see that their atmosphere, it is not less than the five-star hotel. They are maintaining it like that, and they train the people like that only. So you have multiple options. Hotel management graduate, if he say that he's not getting the job, he's lying. Either there are two scenarios. Either he did not complete his backlogs. Either second thing, that is lying. Hotel management graduate can't say that I'm not going to do the job. All the people must be agree on that. So you are very lucky that you are doing the hotel management course. And one thing I like to add, it's my last advice to you: don't get demotivated by your relatives, your friends, your other people, right? Even this thing I have felt it, even must be agree with the Uday sir also, that when you told your relatives that you are doing the hotel management, they think, okay, khana banata hai ye ladka, khana kya banane aata hai. So they always think that hotel management is equal to cooking the food. So it is their perception. Let it be their perception and the assumption. Let it be. You don't need to be going, defensive. Be attack, be attack. Sir, okay, uncle ji, let it be. If you don't want to understand, let it be. Right? Do your job. It's your bread and butter for you. So don't get demotivated. They calling to like कि वहाँ पे काम करता है, like he do the service या cook है या housekeeping people है. Don't get this kind of thing. We are doing the job, right? Most of the people are like that only. They start their career from that. Even if you go to BTech people also, they start their career like that only. If you go to mechanical, if you go to civil, if you go to doctor also, they start the journey from like that only. Your advocate professional also, right? They start the journey like this. Slowly and gradually they will go in the top. So it takes a time. It takes lots of courage and time.
Everyone has to struggle with the beginning, right? They after 4 to 5 years, they will achieve the position and will be able to cope up with the scenario. Yeah, thank you, Vipin, for sharing your precious
My pleasure.
words. And hope the students have got many nice knowledge from your side. Thanks for giving your precious time. And with this, I would like to end the session. Thanks, Vipin, once again.
Thank you.
All of you have a great day. And Vipin sir, you also please take care. And dear students, you too please take care. Goodbye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.